We are in the biggest city of Bulgaria and we are gonna casually walk around the city center. Usually in Europe, all the cities has got old town, but this city is even better. It's got layers of history in it. We are gonna casually walk on the 2nd century road that used to be main road connecting this part of the world to the ancient city of Constantinople, which means today's Istanbul.
It's chilly.
Some change of events. Now I'm gonna look after this camera and change of weather as well. Apparently now it's quite cold and Sagar is very happy about it. I'm still confused.
From our accommodation, Sofia city center is like 10-15 minutes walk. And what we found out that Sofia doesn't have an old town, but instead all the attractions are near to the Sofia city center. In Bulgaria, we found out that there is an organization called 365 who does all the free tour. So just yesterday we did a free tour of all the Sofia's historic attractions, and also we did food tour as well.
And that is completely free as well. It was insane.
I know. And so what we found out that Sofia has a really rich history. Sofia itself is 6,000 years old, and you will see monuments from the Roman era to the Byzantine and the Ottoman era, and then the communist era as well.
When Bulgaria was in the monarchy, there were some people who plotted this plan to overthrow the king. So what they did was, like, they killed one of the generals so that the king, they knew that if that happens, the funeral would happen over here and the king would have to attend that. So they killed that general and then they bribed someone to put like 25 kg of explosive under this roof, and the plan was when everyone enter the church, they would obviously kill all those people, including the king. But the king survived, and you know how? It's very interesting. So the Bulgarians are known for their tardiness, and as simple as that, the king was late and he survived. So the plan to overthrow the king was failed, but it killed so many people.
So the vlogging wasn't allowed inside, but it was really pretty.
Seriously, yeah. I mean, don't miss out going in there because the whole church is full of like paintings on the wall
And also on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the big chandelier. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
We are looking for some postcards to send it to our 1,000 subscriber. Thank you, Rutvi. And also we are gonna send these to our family member. If you want a postcard from us as well, then make sure you go on our Patreon and see which tier you can be to get postcards.
After half an hour, we decided we're gonna stop over at the job. Ami was on camera before, but I didn't like it. The way
No.
we were going.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. And we decided, now let's go back to our old selves.
I was enjoying being a cameraman for once, but Sagar was like literally missing something.
Yeah, I was missing holding the camera.
So as Sagar said, Sofia has a really like beautiful long years of history, and this church is one of the things that fascinated us a lot. If you see this church, you see like the entrance, the stone is different to like the one that is outside. The reason being, this church was built during the Ottoman era. Now, because in the Ottoman era, the main religion was Islam, you actually can't build any church around that era, right? So what they had to do was to bribe as many people as they could to build this church. Now they managed to bribe a lot of people and they managed to get the permission to build this church, but they ran out of money after bribing everyone. So what they did was, there was another like a temple or some sort of a religious structure. So they just used the similar stone, like they just used the structure of that existing space to make this as a church.
Imagine your daily commute is going through the 2nd century Roman roads. And how cool is that? As I said before, Sofia has very rich history. This is one of the residential area from around 2nd to 6th century. And there are some of the house that are like 12 rooms. When they were making a metro station here, they started digging. And as soon as they started digging, they found this whole residential area of Roman Empire. And it took them a while to build this metro, because wherever they tried to dig, they found something. So where I'm standing now is from 2nd century. So these are the Roman ruins. That mosque is from the Ottoman era. That's from 16th century. That church that Ami was describing before, it was from 15th century. And this building is from communist era. So these are from 20th century. And this metro station is from 21st century. So just standing here, you will see the 2000-year history of Sofia.
So Sofia may not have like an old town that usually all the European cities have got, but it's got like layers of history. We are standing right now at the bottom layer of the history, and as you walk up, you get, it's like you're changing centuries by just walking a few steps. It's incredible.
Usually if you see any city, it is situated near to the water source. It can be river or ocean, right? But Sofia doesn't have any. What Sofia has is hot spring water, and you will find it all over Bulgaria. As far as I know from the Sofia free tour, this water temperature is around 36 to 37 degrees. And it just keeps running 24/7. How cool is that?
How does it taste?
It doesn't taste like water, it's just a bit soapy water, I would say.
I hope it's safe to drink.
It is, because you will see so many local people come here and fill up their water bottles, and they must be drinking. Why they just fill up?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 11 o'clock and we are hungry, so we're gonna try to find something. That spicy mix.
Yeah.
Makitsa.
I just love city centers and these cute little cafes. I always wanted to live in the city center, so I get to enjoy like these things. And whenever I'm in this kind of an environment, it just makes me so happy.
Okay, do you know Buckingham Palace? That's that.
A minor version of it, I would say. So this is the presidential palace, and in Bulgaria, Prime Minister is like...
Prime Minister has more power.
More power.
President is just there to, I guess, conduct meetings. I don't know. When you come inside the presidential palace, you will find the oldest building of Sofia.
It's a 4th century cylindrical Christian church. And you know the Constantine? He used to have like his guests over here, and they used to have like some sort of a spa party, because these ruins apparently are of those guest houses.
All these buildings that you are seeing right now, they are from the communist era. So these are from the 20th century. But they are huge. And oh my God, they are so beautiful.
We are planning to start a series where we create a video that talks about all the necessary information. Like if you are planning trip to Bulgaria for an example, then some basic questions that you may have: where to stay, how to go around, what to see, and like how much it costs, where to find cheap food. So all the information that we can't possibly include in our vlogs, we are gonna sit down and we are gonna talk about those things in those like sit down breakdown videos. Just like the one we created for Vietnam, we are thinking to make those kind of videos for every countries that we have been to.
We are at the Saint Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, babe.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in every Sofia photos or video, you would have seen this. It's like the landmark of Sofia.
And it's pretty colorful. And it has a gold gumbaj. What do you call gumbaj? Anyway, it has a gold plated roof. And apparently they use like 8 kg of gold.
Sadly, the filming is not allowed, but if you are coming here, make sure you go inside because it was completely insanity. It's so beautiful, seriously. This is the Hagia Sophia Church, and this is 6th century building. And the name of Sofia has come from this building. The ancient city of Sardica was renamed as City of Sofia in the 14th century after this building. If you are in Sofia and want to spend a chill evening, this street could be a very good option. This is called Vitosha Boulevard because it's facing the Vitosha mountain and it's pretty vibrant. I mean, the street is full of good coffee shops, gelato shops, and all the possible
bars and restaurants.
Yeah.
So remember I told you that when they started digging for metro, they found so many things, and they could retrieve some of the things, and some of the Roman ruins are now part of the metro.
And this road used to be the main road that was leading towards Constantinople, or at that time as well, which is Istanbul. So the reason why it is my favorite is because you can walk on the freaking 2nd century main road.
You are walking on the same path as Romans used to walk.
And just it gives you some sort of I don't know, like this ancient and vibe, and these stones are still in a very good condition.
I know.
Centuries of history is just blending in very casually. I mean, there is a cafe and one of the walls is of ruins.
Sofia is a very underrated place, right? You don't see that many tourists. There is so much to explore here. And there is so much of a history in Sofia and in Bulgaria.
And Bulgaria has some amazing hikes and some amazing tracks that you can do, which we won't be able to do, unfortunately, or we might be able to, we don't know. But that side of Bulgaria we haven't explored. Such a beautiful country.